Now Azrael tasks us with collecting the 7 fragments of the Armageddon blade. The first one's right in front though, so we'll activate the Shadow Realm and gun dash backwards across the bridge to grab it. The shards are scattered across the game world with 1 in each map, but we already collected 1 early from the choking grounds, so now there's just 5 left to get. From here, it's just going to be a tour of every area to grab each piece. The order that we collect the pieces doesn't really matter at all. I go in a counterclockwise order, so I'll start with the Ashlands. We want to use the same save and reload trick as last time, so once you have control, pause, make a manual save, and then reload it. We'll be going the same way as we did to get to Silitha, but instead of going out into the open sands, we'll keep going left and see the blade piece on top. Dismount the horse a bit away from the cliff and infinite jump on top to grab it. And try not to drop the infinite jump like I did. For each of the pieces, the game will autosave the status that we collected the piece, but because you can't reload to this location, it'll keep whatever the previous autosave's location was. Long story short, we can immediately reload our autosave after each piece, which puts us very close to Vulgrim and lets us teleport to the next area. Vulgrim doesn't pop up before approaching from a distance, so to get him to appear, run next to the platform to get the autosave, move away from it to make him actually come up, and then dash back to be able to interact. The dry road is next, and there's a room-wide fight trigger between us and the piece. To avoid the fight, we'll jump out of Vulgrim's room and just keep jumping up until we're a bit below the top of these surrounding cliffs. And once we're safely above the fight trigger, we can just use the minimap to fall down on top of the blade piece. Once the notification's gone, reload the autosave and choose Drown to pass. After the warp zone, dash forward once to be able to summon the horse, then jump off of it when you hit the edge of this path. The piece is right in front, so IJing forward a couple times will get us there. After this, we'll reload and select the Crossroads. The portal here is pretty high up on the right. Be careful not to dash into the side of the walkway when you're approaching, especially because the Serpent Bridge is coming up at the same time. The Crossroads is pretty straightforward as well. We just run left and summon the horse. We'll jump up to the top of the hotel here to get the piece. Reload again, and warp to the last piece in the Broken Stair. This path has a portal right next to us, but the save warp works, so we'll make a manual save and reload it. When you load in, gun dash out of Vulgrim's cave and take a right at the top of the stairs. The Broken Stairs plays out a little bit differently than the others. The piece is pretty far away, and there's a location overriding autosave on the way, so we'll be taking a route that bypasses it. If you look up, you'll see the broken bridges that we took to the outer scroller at the start of the game. The triangle-shaped building has the autosave on top, so we'll be going to the left of it. We want to be aware of a tall death zone near the bridges, so get some height early until you're even with the bottom of them. And as long as you're not on the building's wall, you won't get the autosave. At the end, there's an orb we can use the gun trick to get a big height boost that takes us right to the Armageddon blade piece. And this anvil is special for whatever reason. We can pause as soon as war finishes the animation, instead of needing to wait for the notification. So, reload the autosave and warp to Anvil's Ford. The portal for this is on the right, so we'll just turn and jump behind the pillar from the starting platform to reach it. While gun dashing to the door here, you can let go of focus and do a ground dash at the door to open it without breaking strafe. Go through and then do some downhill gun dashes to get to Ulthane and start the cutscene. You can try to aim for the little anvil on the minimap. We'll have to wait for the message about the Armageddon blade, then we'll just reload our autosave and be in the pipe across Vulgrim. Gun dash back to a shop and take the warp to Leviathan's Drift. Save warping works here, so do one last save and reload to skip this serpent path. Congratulations on making it this far. We have just the final boss to go, and I'll see you in the next video.